All right, so we're diving into Super Bowl 2025 today.
Chiefs and Eagles.
Oh, man.
Huge matchup.
I mean, everyone remembers this one. It was a total nail-biter.
Definitely a game that went down to the wire.
For sure, for sure. And we've got this amazing breakdown from these commentators who really, got into the nitty-gritty,
Yeah, they really get into the X's and O's.
Totally. And that's what we're going to do today.
That's our mission.
Yeah. Let's break down the plays, the turning points, all the stuff that makes Super Bowl 2025 worth revisiting.
The commentators, right out of the gate, they were talking about how it wasn't just a back-and-forth game.
Right.
But how the Eagles came out with this defensive energy that even the experts didn't predict.
Against a team like the Chiefs.
Against Mahomes and that offense.
That's right. I mean, they're known for putting up points.
Yeah, exactly.
And the commentators, they kept coming back to Jalen Carter.
He was a beast.
He was a wall. They pointed to this one play early in the second quarter. The Chiefs were trying to establish their run game, and Carter just shuts it down.
Completely snuffed it out.
He met the running back almost before he even got the handoff.
Like he knew it was coming.
Yeah, it was wild.
Yeah.
The commentators said it just totally disrupted the Chiefs' rhythm.
Well, and it wasn't just Carter's athleticism, right? It was his game IQ. I mean, you could tell he'd studied the Chiefs' playbook.
Yeah.
The commentators also pointed out how the Eagles' defense was specifically designed to limit Travis Kelce.
Mahomes' go-to guy.
Exactly. And it worked for the first half, at least.
Yeah, you could really see the Chiefs struggling to find their usual offensive flow.
Totally. But then
the second half.
Oh, man.
We all know Mahomes was dealing with that ankle injury going into the game.
Yeah, nagging ankle.
But you wouldn't have known it from the way he played after halftime.
It's almost like he flipped a switch.
I know, right?
Like the injury fueled him somehow.
The commentators said it was this one pass in the fourth quarter that totally turned the tide.
I know the one you're talking about.
Mahomes is on the run. He's in pain. But he throws this 40-yard laser right into the hands of Kelce for a touchdown.
It was insane.
And the stadium just erupts. The commentators even said that one play single-handedly brought the Chiefs back to life.
Yeah, you could feel the momentum shift.
Big time. But, the Eagles didn't just give up.
Oh, no. They kept fighting.
Hurts had this quiet intensity about him.
Yeah, you could tell he was leading by example.
And A.J. Brown.
Breaking off those huge runs.
Oh, man, those runs. The commentators did mention, though, that the Eagles got kind of unlucky towards the end.
Yeah, I remember that.
They didn't go into a ton of detail, though, did they?
Not really. They mentioned a couple of dropped passes, maybe a questionable holding call that went against them. It kind of sounded like they were implying the Eagles might have actually had a shot at winning if a few things had gone differently.
Interesting. A real what-if scenario.
Totally.
It really makes you wonder how much of the Chiefs' win was their own doing.
Right.
Versus the Eagles kind of tripping up at crucial moments.
Well, and that's where the coaching comes in, right?
For sure.
I mean, Andy Reid knew Mahomes was playing hurt.
Yeah.
So he had to adjust the Chiefs' playbook mid-game.
Wow.
Yeah. They leaned more on those short passes,
Right.
Screens, draws, plays that would get the ball out of Mahomes' hands fast and minimize the risk of making the injury worse.
That's fascinating.
It's a total masterclass in adapting to the unexpected.
Yeah. It's amazing how, even in a Super Bowl, it can come down to just a couple key decisions,
Right.
Or a lucky break.
Or an unlucky break.
Or an unlucky break, exactly.
That's the beauty of the game.
Oh, and we can't forget about the halftime show.
Oh, yeah.
Super Bowl halftime show. Iconic Kendrick Lamar and SCA.
What a duo.
The commentators didn't talk about it for too long, but they did say it was the perfect blend of energy and artistry.
It definitely added to the whole spectacle.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But back to the game itself.
Yeah.
The commentators were totally in agreement.
Yeah.
Mahomes was the MVP, even with the injury.
Oh, yeah.
Do you think that adds another layer to his legacy, though?
Yeah. I think it has to, right? I mean, to perform at that level,
Yeah,
under that pressure with an injury, it's legendary.
It really makes you think about how Mahomes' performance stacks up against other quarterbacks who've played through injuries in Super Bowls.
Right.
Montana Brady. Where does this game rank in the pantheon of gutsy performances?
That's the question, isn't it?
So we've got this insane back and forth, right?
Yeah.
A master class in coaching,
Uh-huh.
a big old what if for the Eagles,
For sure.
and a performance for the ages by Mahomes.
It was one for the books.
If you want to dive deeper into the stats and all those specific plays we talked about,
Definitely check out the full game analysis.
until next time.
See ya.